Did you know that the way your dog sleeps with you can reveal deep secrets about how they feel? Some signs are adorable, but others might indicate something much more serious. And the worst part? Many owners completely ignore them. Few people realize it, but your dog's sleeping habits say a lot about the bond they share with you. Does your dog fully trust you? Or is something making them feel insecure? Today, we're going to uncover the true meaning behind each sleeping position your dog chooses with you, and at the end, a powerful sign that proves they truly love you. If they sleep right next to you. If your dog sleeps pressed up against you every night, this is more than just a habit. It's one of the strongest signs of trust and emotional connection. In nature, dogs sleep close together to feel safe and protected. They form tight-knit packs and use each other's body heat for comfort. When your dog seeks this kind of contact with you, they're showing that they feel safe and that you are an essential part of their world. Beyond security, this behavior is also linked to the need for affection. Dogs are highly social animals, and just like humans, they find comfort in being close to those they love. When your dog chooses to sleep right next to you, they're expressing a deep emotional bond and reinforcing your relationship. Your presence is soothing and pleasant for them, meaning being near you helps them fully relax. Another interesting factor is that sleeping so close can be a way for your dog to show loyalty. In a pack, the dogs closest to the leader often sleep near them as a sign of respect and protection. If your dog is always pressed up against you at night, it may be a sign that they see you as a leader figure and want to stay by your side at all times. This behavior can also be linked to your dog's past experiences. If they were adopted after living in a shelter or going through difficult times, sleeping near you might be their way of feeling more secure. For dogs who have experienced abandonment or insecurity, being close to their owner while sleeping can be an important emotional need. On the other hand, if your dog becomes excessively dependent on sleeping next to you and shows signs of distress when they can't, this could indicate a problem with attachment. Some dogs develop separation anxiety and become very insecure when they can't sleep near their owner. If this is the case, it's important to work on building their independence by providing comfort and security, even when they need to sleep alone. Overall, if your dog sleeps right next to you, it's a great sign that they trust you and want to be as close as possible. This behavior shows love, security, and a strong bond between you. However, it's always good to observe whether it's turning into a sign of anxiety or extreme dependence. After all, a well-balanced dog should feel comfortable both with their owner and on their own. If they sleep at your feet. If your dog prefers to sleep at your feet instead of right next to your body, it doesn't mean they love you any less. In fact, this behavior can be a sign of respect and even a protective instinct. Dogs that sleep close but without invading their owner's space usually show a mix of affection and independence. They want to be near you, but without the constant need for direct contact. This habit is also linked to a dog's natural hierarchy. In the wild, pack members sleep close to the leader but in strategic positions. Sleeping at your feet could indicate that your dog recognizes you as a leader while still feeling comfortable enough to rest without needing constant closeness. They are there to protect you, but without the anxiety of having to stay glued to you all the time. Additionally, dogs that sleep at their owner's feet often do so because they find it a comfortable support point. In practical terms, this position allows them to settle in without restrictions, especially if you tend to move a lot during sleep. For many dogs, this choice represents a balance between security and freedom. They can stay close without the risk of being disturbed by movement. Another common reason for this behavior is vigilance. Dogs have a natural protective instinct, and sleeping at their owner's feet gives them a broader view of their surroundings. This puts them in a strategic position to react quickly to any unexpected movement. For more alert or naturally protective dogs, this could be their way of staying on guard without compromising their rest. Interestingly, sleeping at their owner's feet can also be related to body temperature. If your dog tends to overheat easily, They might choose this position to avoid excessive physical contact and stay cooler. This is common in dogs with thick coats or in warmer climates, where they seek a comfortable resting spot without the extra warmth from their owner's body. At the end of the day, if your dog prefers to sleep at your feet, it indicates a balance of attachment, respect, and protective instinct. They want to be near you, but also show that they trust their surroundings and don't need extreme closeness. This behavior is a sign of a healthy relationship, where your dog feels safe by your side while maintaining their independence. If they sleep with their back to you. If your dog sleeps with their back to you, it might seem like they are distancing themselves or don't want to be close. But in reality, this is one of the biggest signs of trust they can show. In the wild, dogs always sleep in positions that allow them to react quickly to any threat. When a dog chooses to turn their back to you, it means they don't feel the need to stay alert. They fully trust you to protect them. This behavior can also reflect your dog's personality. Some dogs are naturally more independent and prefer to show affection in less direct ways. They may follow you around the house, want to be in the same room as you, and even sleep near you, but without needing constant physical or visual contact. Turning their back while sleeping is their way of saying, "I feel safe enough to completely relax next to you." Another reason for this position is comfort. Some dogs simply find it more comfortable to sleep this way, especially if their sleeping area gives them space to stretch out. Sleeping with their back to you may be their way of finding the most comfortable position without needing to press against another surface. This behavior is often seen in medium and large dogs that need more room to settle in. Additionally, turning their back could be a social instinct inherited from wolves, who often sleep in different positions to ensure the pack is protected from all angles. If your dog sleeps this way, they might just be following an instinctive posture, staying comfortable while trusting you to watch over the rest of the territory. Another interesting possibility is that this behavior could mean your dog wants to sleep without interruptions. Some dogs love constant affection, but others prefer a quieter space to rest. If they tend to sleep with their back to you, it might be their polite way of saying they trust you, but at that moment, they just want to relax without interactions. Overall, if your dog sleeps with their back to you, take it as a huge compliment. They are showing absolute trust and feel so safe by your side that they don't see the need to stay on high alert. This is a sign of a strong bond, and that they consider you part of the safest and most comfortable environment they could have. If they sleep by the bedroom door. If your dog tends to sleep by the bedroom door, this behavior might seem odd at first, but it has deep reasons tied to their instincts and personality. Unlike dogs that prefer to sleep pressed up against their owner, those who choose to stay by the doorway often take on a more protective role in the household. For them, this strategic position allows them to monitor the environment and ensure that nothing unexpected happens while you sleep. This protective instinct is inherited from their wild ancestors, who always assigned pack members to stay in key positions while the group rested. Sleeping by the door may mean your dog feels responsible for your safety, positioning themselves as a guardian between you and any potential threat. This is especially common in naturally protective breeds, like German Shepherds, Rottweilers, and Labradors. But it can happen with any dog that has a strong sense of vigilance. Beyond their protective instinct, the environment itself also plays a role in this choice. The doorway might offer a cooler airflow, making it a more comfortable sleeping spot, especially for dogs with thick coats or those that overheat easily. This is even more common in warmer seasons, when they seek out areas with more pleasant temperatures to rest. Another interesting explanation is that some dogs prefer a spot where they can keep track of movement inside the house. By sleeping by the door, they can see and hear what's happening around them without feeling isolated. For naturally alert dogs or those with mild anxiety, this position may feel reassuring, allowing them to monitor their surroundings while staying close to you. If your dog has recently started sleeping by the door when they used to sleep next to you, This could indicate a shift in household dynamics. They may be more aware of outside noises, sense another animal nearby, or even be responding to subtle changes in your own behavior. Paying attention to other signs, such as increased alertness during the day or reactions to unfamiliar sounds, can help you understand this change. In general, a dog that sleeps by the bedroom door isn't distancing themselves from you. On the contrary, they may be showing an even greater level of loyalty and concern for your safety. If they seem calm and comfortable in that spot, there's no need to worry. However, if they exhibit signs of anxiety or stress throughout the day, it might be worth helping them relax and ensuring they feel safe anywhere in the house. If they sleep in your bed but change positions. Often, if your dog sleeps in your bed but constantly changes positions, it may be a sign that they're trying to find the best way to rest but aren't fully comfortable. Unlike dogs that pick one spot and stay there all night, those that move around a lot may be reacting to physical, emotional, or environmental factors. Observing this behavior can help you understand what's going on. One of the most common reasons for this restlessness is temperature discomfort. Dogs regulate body temperature differently from humans, and depending on their coat and the climate, they may feel too hot or too cold during the night. If they start off sleeping close to you but later move away, they may be overheating. On the other hand, if they begin at a distance but later snuggle up, they might be seeking warmth for comfort. This back and forth movement is a natural way for them to self-regulate their body temperature. Another factor to consider is the quality of your dog's sleep. If they constantly switch positions, they might be struggling to fully relax. This can happen if the mattress or blanket isn't comfortable for them, or if the space feels too cramped. Even dogs that love sleeping in their owner's bed may prefer a spot where they can stretch freely without feeling restricted. Frequent position changes during sleep can also be linked to a dog's emotional state. If they are anxious, stressed, or overstimulated, they may have difficulty settling down. This is especially common in dogs that had a busy day with lots of activity or new stimuli. Their nervous system may take longer to slow down, causing them to move around more than usual before finally relaxing. Another possible reason for this behavior is minor physical discomfort. Older dogs, for example, may experience joint pain and shift positions multiple times to find a more comfortable way to lie down. If your dog has never had this habit but suddenly starts moving around a lot at night, it might be worth checking for signs of pain or stiffness when they get up in the morning. If the behavior persists, a vet checkup can help rule out any health issues. Overall, if your dog constantly changes positions while sleeping in your bed, they may simply be trying to find the best way to rest. However, if this becomes a frequent pattern and is accompanied by other signs like daytime restlessness, excessive licking, or difficulty relaxing, it could indicate discomfort or anxiety. Paying attention to these details helps ensure your dog gets a peaceful and restful sleep. And if you want to strengthen your bond even more and teach commands that make your dog feel safer and happier, check out the training course in the description. If your dog sleeps pressed up against you, with their back to you, or even at your feet, congratulations! They trust you and truly love you. And look, there's a video on the screen right now that will show you how to interpret more amazing behaviors from your dog. Click on it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps you and your dog build an even stronger connection. See you next time.